Hi, this is George, and you're watching The Return of the King channel. I'm no longer expecting the rapture on the Feast of Trumpets, but in 21 days from the start of the Feast of Trumpets. Next week, I'll go into the details. The Feast of Trumpets began at sunset on October 2nd in Israel. In 21 days, at sunset, the last day of Tabernacles begins. It's the 8th day. It's also known as Shemini Atzeret, the gathering. This is the view from Jerusalem at midnight on October 24th, 2024. The day has just changed from the 23rd to the 24th. The 8th day of Tabernacles, Shemini Atzeret, began at sunset about 6 hours prior. The moon and Mars are in the constellation of Gemini and have just risen above the horizon in the east. The ancient Jewish rabbis believed the sun represented God and the moon the Messiah. The constellation of Gemini is about our heavenly wedding, which begins with the snatching away of the bride, the rapture. In Revelation chapter 12, the escape is from the red dragon, symbolized by the red planet Mars. Jupiter, the symbol of Christ and his bride from the Revelation 12 sign, is between the horns of Taurus, Christ the judge, who will pour out his judgment on the earth once his bride has been snatched off the earth and out of the clutches of the red dragon who seeks to devour her. In the parable of the 10 virgins, the bridegroom is late in coming. They usually come for their brides just after sunset, but he is delayed until midnight. In the book of Daniel, Daniel receives a vision of the end times. Daniel then prays for 3 weeks, 21 days. The answer to Daniel's prayer was delayed 21 days because the angel sent to Daniel to explain the vision had to do battle with the prince of Persia. We don't need to know this unless it affects some other event in the future. That event appears to be the rapture. In Revelation chapter 12 is found the rapture in a war fought in the heavens by angelic beings. Michael and his army versus the red dragon and his army. If Satan can prevent the rapture, God, Jesus, cannot pour out his wrath on the earth. As the bride of Christ, the Christian is not destined for God's wrath. I believe the rapture should have occurred on the Feast of Trumpets, but just like in Daniel's situation, there's a war in the heavens, and that war delays the rapture 21 days. This only happens because God allows it. Everything in the Bible is there for a reason. Shemini Atzeret is about gathering together. At the rapture, Christ gathers the saints to bring them to heaven. Just rising at midnight is the constellation of Cancer, representing heaven. There are 5 dreams that I and my son have had over the last 6 years. Those dreams point to Tabernacles, specifically the 8th day. I'll go into this in greater detail over the next 3 weeks, so don't be too disappointed if we're still here at the end of the Feast of Trumpets. We're almost home. Thanks for watching.